Fall in Love Like a Star begins by showing a man named Su Shinju, an instrument tuner for a rock band who dreams of becoming a famous music artist and has many fans. When Shinju was engrossed in fantasizing about performing on stage in front of many people, he was suddenly surprised by a beautiful woman named Tianxin, the band's assistant. The scene then shows Tianxin bringing a glass of water to the band's drummer. Instead, the man seduced Tianxin and commented on her body shape, so Tianxin accidentally spilled some water and wet her clothes. Seeing this, Shinju, who was also annoyed by the band's drummer's behavior, secretly took the drum cymbal lock, handed a tissue to Tianxin, and told her that they would see an interesting show. That night, when the band's drummer started the band's performance by hitting a cymbal, suddenly the cymbal bounced and hit his face. This made the band's drummer the object of ridicule from the audience. After that, Shinju and Tianxin were fired from their jobs. The two then have dinner together, where Tianxin thanks Shinju for defending her and apologizes that her defense actually caused him to be fired from his job. But Shinju said that he didn't care about the job because all he did was tune the instrument and never play it on stage. Shinju then reveals to Tianxin that he dreams of becoming a famous singer-songwriter, while Tianxin confesses that she wants to become a talent agent and manager of famous artists. Over time, Shinju and Tianxin became closer and fell in love with each other, after which they both decided to date. On the way home, in a slightly drunken state, the two of them kissed passionately. Shortly after having a romantic relationship, Shinju expressed his desire to his girlfriend to continue his studies in England. Shinju then gave her a red bracelet so that Tianxin would never forget him, while Tianxin gave him a pen. At first, Tianxin wanted to give money to her boyfriend because she knew that living abroad was very expensive. However, Shinju refused. The two of them then promised each other not to forget each other. 5 years have passed, and now Shinju has become a popular music artist. One day, Shinju was filming a music video with a beautiful celebrity named Mei Li. On the other hand, Mei Li, who is in love with Shinju, seems to openly show her feelings for him by asking Shinju out. But Shinju seemed to ignore Mei Li and then left her. Shinju's fans seemed to throng the area outside the filming location and cheered happily when they saw his appearance, who was about to get into his car. Shinju has become a popular music artist and an advertising model that is in demand and loved by many people, whose faces and names are plastered all over the country. After filming, his manager, a woman named Mei Jie, told Shinju that he had to attend an awards ceremony. Mei told Shinju that he won the voting award as the ideal man in the car, where more than 70% of young women in China chose him as their husband. Mei then told Shinju that she had received an offer from a film producer who wanted to recruit him to act in a teen idol film. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Tianxin was seen in a hurry on her way to a talent agency company because it was her first day working as a talent agent. It turned out that the talent agency company where Tianxin worked was the same company that oversees Shinju. Upon arrival, Tianxin coincidentally ran into Shinju as well as Mei. The scene then switches to show a flashback of 3 years ago, where at that time Shinju, who was continuing her studies in England and working part-time as kitchen staff at a restaurant, received a call from Tianxin saying that she wanted to break up with him. Shinju thought that Tianxin was joking. However, Tianxin insists that she wants to end their relationship because the calls from Shinju bother her so much. Tianxin also tells Shinju that now she has a good job and is looking for a new boyfriend. In fact, Tianxin just wanted Shinju to focus more on his studies and not waste money calling her because overseas calls were very expensive. The scene goes back to the present, where Shinju completely ignores Tianxin's presence in front of him and leaves her just like that. When Tianxin arrived at the talent agency's division room, she was suddenly shocked by the commotion that was going on there, where employees were crowding in front of their boss's room. There, Tianxin saw Shinju, who was arguing with his manager and his boss about the offer to play a movie that Mei took unilaterally without discussing it with him first. The debate finally culminated in Mei deciding to no longer be Shinju's manager. After that, Shinju chose Tianxin as his new manager. They then visited a restaurant and Tianxin asked Shinju why he had chosen her as his manager. Shinju instead asked a quick question and Tianxin answered it spontaneously. After that, Shinju left the restaurant. When Tianxin returned to her apartment, she observed a painting of a lonely woman looking up at the dark sky. Tianxin then took off the red bracelet Shinju had given her and hung it over the painting. After that, she got a message from Shinju asking her to come to his apartment tomorrow morning. The next day, Tianxin arrived at Xinju's apartment and looked around Xinju's luxurious apartment while waiting for his arrival. Tianxin was very impressed with Xinju's collection of various traditional and modern musical instruments. Not long after, Xinju appeared and said that his purpose in asking Tianxin to come to his apartment was to show off the luxury of his apartment to Tianxin. The two of them got into a small fight. Over the next few weeks, Tianxin started to get busy doing her job, taking care of all of Xinju's schedule and making sure everything ran smoothly. One day, when Xinju was about to sign a contract with a well-known brand, he lost his favorite pen. Because of that, he was reluctant to sign the contract. Tianxin tried to persuade Xinju to use another pen, but he persisted. Not long after, one of Xinju's assistants came and gave his favorite pen that he had left behind. It turned out that Xinju's favorite pen was the one Tianxin had given him a few years ago. When Tianxin asked why Xinju still kept the pen, he coldly told Tianxin not to think any further. That night, Tianxin looked pensive thinking about Xinju and recalled the good memories when they were together. Tianxin apparently never forgot Xinju and still loves him to this day. The next day, while having lunch, Tianxin accidentally met her senior at university, a man named Chen Xuan, who is now a chef by profession. The two of them were then involved in a casual conversation where Tianxin admitted that she was now working as Xinju's manager. Elsewhere, Xinju is seen doing makeup with Mei Li to film together again. Mei Li looked excited because she was again paired with Xinju and hoped they could become a real couple, but Xinju again paid no heed to her words. Meanwhile, the talent agency company's boss is discussing Xinju's success with Mei. With pride, Mei said that Xinju was able to succeed now thanks to her taking care of and accompanying Xinju since the beginning of his career. At the same time, Tianxin just carried on with her work, so she didn't need any appreciation. Mei then emphasized that she had no regrets at all when she ended her partnership with Xinju and thought that Xinju was arrogant and ungrateful. Mei, who is currently handling an upcoming musician named Gao Mang, apparently secretly wants to make him Xinju's rival and intends to bring down Xinju's popularity. In a meeting, the rivalry between Xinju and Gao was clearly visible. Mei blatantly said that she had proposed Gao Mang to replace Xinju in the teen idol film project some time ago. Mei then quipped Xinju by saying that don't blame others when his popularity declines. However, Tianxin defended Xinju by saying that Xinju is a typical person who is not in a hurry to achieve success and prefers to enjoy the process. Before the meeting ended, they were told that Song Ming, the legendary music producer, was looking for new musicians to work with. Mei certainly didn't want to waste this opportunity because whoever worked with Song Ming, his career in the music industry would immediately skyrocket. Hearing this, Tianxin was determined to get Song Ming to work with Xinju. But as it turned out, Song Ming was not a man who was easy to approach and work with. When Tianxin came to him with the cooperation proposal documents, the man violently threw the documents into the swimming pool and told her to go into the water and pick them up. On the other hand, Mei has increased Gao's popularity and has made him an idol loved by teenagers. In fact, Gao managed to get rid of Xinju in the voting award as the ideal man in the whole country. Not wanting Xinju to be influenced by news of Gao's success and popularity, Tianxin then turned off the television and asked Xinju to focus more on composing songs to persuade Song Ming with his original work. However, Xinju was already feeling frustrated and wanted to give up because he thought that Song Ming would never glance at him. Even so, Tianxin still encouraged Xinju not to give up. Xinju said that he had lost his inspiration to write songs. Therefore, Tianxin took the initiative to take Xinju to a place where they would not be disturbed by the paparazzi so that he could get inspired to write songs again. It turned out that Tianxin took Xinju to a restaurant that held a jazz music performance. Tianxin and Xinju seemed to enjoy the atmosphere there, along with people who were also very enthusiastic about watching the music performance. When the show was over, one of the band members asked Xinju to come on stage and sing a song. Xinju then plays the piano and sings a romantic song that makes everyone mesmerized by him, including Tianxin. Unbeknownst to the two of them, Song Ming was there and was deeply impressed by Xinju's musical talent. One night, Tianxin went out with her friends to celebrate the birthday of one of her friends. She drank herself drunk and sent a message to Xinju saying that she still loved him. The next day, Xinju demands that she explain herself to him. During the filming of the music video, where Xinju had to ride a hot air balloon, suddenly the straps of the hot air balloon came off and the hot air balloon flew high. Tianxin tries to save Xinju, but she instead joins the hot air balloon and gets trapped with Xinju. When they finally landed, Tianxin explained to Xinju why she dumped him. After hearing the explanation, Shinju suggests that they rekindle their relationship. Although Tianxin is hesitant, she reluctantly agrees. There, they stargaze and compare themselves to stars. Sometime later, Shinju and Tianxin thrive as popular music artists and managers. One day, Tianxin is sick, and Shinju decides to visit her in his apartment disguised as a woman. But when he got there, he saw Tianxin was with Chen Shuan and was misunderstood and jealous. Because he was already jealous, Shinju then replied to Tianxin by making out with Mei Li while filming the video clip. Shinju and Tianxin then set up a plan for dinner by taking Chen Shuan and Mei Li along to make each other jealous. But then, Shinju and Tianxin hugged each other after receiving the good news that Song Ming would consider working with Shinju. Hearing this, Mei immediately became annoyed, ordering a paparazzi to look for Shinju's disgrace and intending to bring down him by exposing his disgrace in public. Moments later, Shinju and Tian decide to have sex, and the paparazzi manage to catch them on camera through the open window. When the paparazzi gave the photos to Mei, she then called Tianxin to her office and showed these photos to her. Mei also berates Tianxin and asks her to resign because if the photo is leaked to the public, Shinju's music career will be over. Not wanting to hurt Shinju, Tianxin obeyed Mei's words. On the other hand, Shinju managed to achieve success with his new album co-produced with Song Ming and his popularity skyrocketed. He also achieved his dream to appear on a big and majestic stage and witnessed many fans who chanted his name. Meanwhile, Tianxin, who witnessed Shinju's performance on stage, couldn't help but smile sadly because she had to leave him to protect his career and success. While in the dressing room, Tianxin wrote a message to Shinju saying that she wasn't good enough for him and chose to leave him. Shinju then looked for Tianxin's whereabouts, but he only found Tianxin's red bracelet, which he had given her many years ago, as well as a painting of the two of them looking at the stars. Long story short, feeling frustrated after his separation from Tianxin, Shinju then wrote a song that described his feelings of loss after being abandoned by Tianxin for no apparent reason and also describes how much he misses her. Unexpectedly, the song titled Missing You received appreciation from everyone. After releasing an album of the same name, Shinju was nominated for an award ceremony. On the other hand, Tianxin also attended the award ceremony and watched from afar as Shinju won with a look full of emotion. Shinju then delivered his speech and talked about Tianxin. Shinju says that he doesn't know where Tianxin is right now or why she left him again, but he really hopes that Tianxin will come back to him. At the end of his speech, Shinju expressed his love for Tianxin in front of everyone and told her that he wanted to meet her at the place where they had dated in the past and said he would wait for her there. After that, Mei, who was touched by Shinju's words about Tianxin, asked him to fight back to get his love and happiness. Shinju and Tianxin were finally reunited at the park where they had dated when they weren't as famous as they are now. The lovers then reunite their love and kiss passionately.